Los Angeles now is Ted Alemayhu. He's the founder of U.S. Doctors for Africa. And Ted, I know you spend a lot of time on the continent. You've talked to a lot of leaders on the continent. Give me an idea, if you can, the sense of what Nelson Mandela means to those leaders throughout the continent.
Well, first of all, I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to join you on this very sad day. When you talk about Nelson Mandela, obviously the first thing that comes to mind is the fighting and the suffering and the struggle that he went through on behalf of his people in South Africa. But the truth is he actually fought for the entire continent of Africa. So when you talk about the African leaders, after that struggle and ultimately winning the war, if you will, he became the icon of the new breed of leaders throughout Africa. And so, he became also an influential man, and he became the grandfather of our continent. So everybody was looking up to him, and everybody was respecting him. And obviously, you can see the reaction globally. Certainly in Africa, you will see a very, very sad day when the night becomes daytime tomorrow morning.
Ted, talk to us about Mandela's relationship with China. We talked about this a little bit earlier, but I know that you host the First Ladies of Africa Summit every year, and next year, if I'm not wrong, it's going to be in China. And there is a connection between the continent, obviously, and China, and of course Mandela and China as well.
Right. Well, obviously, China is a very strategic partner of the continent of Africa, and they're doing some amazing things on the ground with regard to infrastructure and other sectors of investment. What we have done in 2009, Mike, was we started the first ever African First Ladies Health Summit here in the United States, and that summit took place here in Los Angeles, California, and we had over 27 countries participated, and I believe it was about 19 First Ladies present. So that was probably one of the most historic moments in the history of the United States, and having that many First Ladies and countries to be present. The whole concept was to get these First Ladies of the continent to be strategically linked with with American investors and donors and philanthropists. We chose Los Angeles, obviously, because of the star power that we have in our backyard. And of course, that event was star-studded, if you will, and the continent of Africa and the First Ladies received tremendous amount of awareness on every aspect of initiative they were championing, as well as the project that they were involved in. And so now we're looking at doing this. We just finished the second African First Ladies Health Summit last April, and the third one is being scheduled to take place in Beijing, China. And so I think that beautiful relationship between the continent of Africa and China, I think bringing these First Ladies to Beijing, I would think it would be a very interesting and exciting moment.
Ted Alemayhu, thanks so much for joining us from Los Angeles with your thoughts on the passing of Nelson Mandela. Appreciate it.